to make you better. The doctor's here to save the day. I know you're up so early. It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore, holding on forever. Like a carnivore, let's celebrate.
You're on beat, let's go.
Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Shepard. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Portland, it's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Then it's MP, then it's Donovan Clingan, and it's Brown in at the power forward position. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Now here's Durant. Six to shoot. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And it's Houston's ball. Here's Shepard. 17 points in his last outing. Off target from outside. Pass to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Now MP. Here's Clingan, covered by Smith. For 3. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Clingan.
Yeah, Clingan is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Smith with a screen on Henderson. And here's Shepard for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Portland, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three-point basket by Portland.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Sharp finds Henderson. From deep, MP. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. They get the rebound. MP outside. This one for three. The rebound. By Shepherd.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 7.
He has all the shots in his bag. Durant might be the hardest player to guard in this league.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Portland. Sampson comes in for Sharp. And then for Houston, Eason comes in for Smith. And Mitchell subbed in for Shepherd. From deep, MP on target from range. Baker's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up to the rim. MP scanning the floor. From the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattling.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Screen by Capella. An open look for Durant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And here's MP from outside. Eason pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Durant following the three-point basket by Portland. And it's Durant with the finish.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Trailblazers lead by 5. Outside Kamara. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 13.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
From deep, MP. That shot off the mark. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Sharp, and it's Kamara in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Smith no good. Portland leading by 6. Here's Rupert on the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Bonner, no good. Portland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Brian, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
The three, Durant. Rupert grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Sampson. To the paint. Doubled by Durant. Here's Rupert. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Durant's got 16 points now.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for Portland. Brown, he's checked in for Kamara. MP comes in for Rupert. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sampson. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there's too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
Sampson, he's checked in for Portland. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Bridges, he's checked in for Smith. Portland leading by 5. From 12 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to MP. Fires the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Durant, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for Sampson. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly, no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 68 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant against MP. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Bridges. Thompson in the post. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Houston Rockets.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into the this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Clint Capella out there with Smith, and it's Shepherd in at the 1 spot. Quirk in the interior, MP!
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
The kick to Durant from outside the arc. Portland with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Baker can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Shepherd. Capella, screen on Brown. And here's Shepherd for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. Well, Portland's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Count it. Good. Baker's got 25 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Durant, no good.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk. That high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. How about we check the numbers for Amin Thompson?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Portland leading by 7. Outside Sharp. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. KD! What else would you expect?
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. MP against Durant. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. On the wing, MP, guarded by Durant. Durant against MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Capella. Now here's Durant. Puts up a 3. KD says hello.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Henderson finds MP. Portland moving it around. 1:58 left in the third. The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Takes the 3. Portland with a rebound. Lincoln's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Making a change here. Kamara's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. Durant surveying the D. Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. MP, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Portland leading by 13. Inside. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Eason, looking to win the run. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Sharp. Back to MP from behind the arc. Another three for Portland.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 16-point game.
Impressive dime from KD. Look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And the basket by MP.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Eason. Thompson finds... Okay! Look out!
Man!
Wow!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that one's good. Sharp.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And don't go far. We'll be right back. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rockets trail by 15. They've got MP, and it's Sampson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Shepherd. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside, Brown. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. MP's got 46. And for the Rockets, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Bonner. The baseline J is off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 16. Right side, Kamara. To the inside. And the basket by Brown.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Bonner. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Bonner's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
We're on the lookout for a lot of this man who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Thompson outside. The 3, Durant. Oh, how about the long-range shooting of Durant?
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
From deep. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now Durant. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Hits yet again! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Thompson outside. Now Durant. Rejected by Klingon.
I like think this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
No good from 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Durant. Brown with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Baker. And he banks in the layup. Baker's got 59 points.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The drive by MP. And good! There's another!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Shepard, defended by Henderson. Shepard, that's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Pass to Clingan. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer Sharp. He buries it from 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Durant. Over MP. That's good from Durant on the assist by Shepard. Durant's got 38 points. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And Houston has possession. Here's Shepard. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Durant. And the basket is good. Durant's got 40 points.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Association and the Portland Trail Blazers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest locker, security, or arena staff. Bring the family out to the next day for our next fan giveaway. First 10,000 fans get a Trailblazers mini.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinal. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trey Murphy.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Then it's Fears. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for Portland, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Out there with Brown, and it's Clingan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Pelicans with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, look, you have to do something defensively to defend Zion in the paint. They did all they could, but it was futile.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here's Williamson. Portland making their last shot. And Missi throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Pass to Missi. Here's Williamson.
Unreal. And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
MP outside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And another 3 for Portland.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Fears. Right wing. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And it's Herbert Jones in for Trey Murphy. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. And here's MP for three. Forbes with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Steps back. And it's Murray with the jam.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
Down low, pass to Klingon. Count that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray outside. Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Count it. Klingon's got his third basket of the night.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Williamson. Buries it down low. He has 6.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's MP. making things happen for the Trailblazers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
They've got Toumani Camara and it's Sharp in it, the shooting guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second. Williamson's checked in for Newman.
On the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Queen. Now Fears. 17 points in his last outing. And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He had 63 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely? Good! Another from three.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for third place. On the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career. Pass to Fear. And the Pelicans miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's MP for three. Down catch to Baker. Lets it go with the three. And again for three.
A huge triple. That moves him into third place on the career three-pointers list.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered this NBA. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Teams making substitutions here. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run. run by the Trailblazers.
Portland leading by 11. MP with it. Fears covering. Right through contact. MP.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
.152 left to play here in the second quarter. Williamson outside. Pass to Messi. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
For 3, Henderson. Pelicans pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Yang passes to Baker. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Carries it from 3-point range. Kamari's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Fears. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Messi. Over to the left wing. There's the lob to the hoop. And Messi throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here is Forbes, covered by Kamara. Jay, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's MP for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Williamson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's Fears. Still yet to score. So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Then it's Yves Messi. Then it's Fears. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Kevin?
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's Williamson missing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Baker with the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. There's Brown with the three, and the Trailblazers another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Williamson against MP. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New Orleans, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Brown dishes to Henderson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Henderson's got his second bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fears with it. Scoreless thus far. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And MP throws it down.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Pass to Forbes. Williamson against MP. Here's Spears. No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 19. And a wide open look for MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 31.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a good screen. Inside. And Messi throws it down.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
MP finds Brown. Trailblazers moving the ball around. MP deciding where to go with it. From past the arc, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Willie Green wants a timeout.